For on finance, a Christian author would say, people buy more when they do that because it doesn't activate the pain centers of the brain when we use plastic. Because some were suggesting, gumamit ka na ng cash. Because the tendency, if you're not disciplined enough, okay, and whenever you go to a mall or to a store or you go online is because you don't discipline yourself, the possibility is you will be tempted to buy something you don't need. Yung sabi niya hindi masakit pag card ang ginagamit. That's Dave Ramsey. People buy more when they do that because it doesn't activate the pain centers of the brain when you use plastic. You don't feel spending emotionally like you do when you use cash. Iba pag cash yun talaga namang grabe. Pahirapan tayo maglabas ng pera. And that is the theoretical or philosophical discussion. Again, friends, number 3, if you don't examine your ability to repay or to pay, you will be a slave to these lenders until your debts are paid. Practical points. Do not borrow more than you can afford to repay. Do not borrow money without reading the fine print carefully. Or probably need to ask for advice from people that you respect before taking a loan. Again, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad said, we don't have knowledge of leases, but we sign one. We don't have knowledge of cars and car financing, but we buy one and sign the loan papers. Ilan sa inyo babasahin pa yung lahat ng yun? Kontrahata, di ba hindi? May nag-agree dito. We don't have the knowledge of the implications of credit cards and high interest rates, but we get pre-approved in the first 2 years out of school. And we use them. It was also innocent and happened so slowly that the monster in the closet was not noticeable. Because, friends, I haven't met anyone who was able to pay all his debt and said, I wish I had not paid off my debt. I have not met anyone, okay, with debt who would say, I love being debt. Ilan sa inyo masaya kayo pag marami kayong utang? Anyone in this group? No, di ba? Grabe, you become a slave to the lender. And for those of us who are married, okay, when in debt, and you are unable to repay your debts, money issues can be a source of fights and conflicts in marriage. Bethany and Scott Thomas said from the book Sense and Sensibility how couples can agree about money. The couple said, not knowing how to manage the household finances. That includes malaking budget. Every time you get your paycheck, the question is, do you have a budget? Because one of you, the couples, is the one who makes the budget, and the other one perhaps is a budget buster. Sino sa inyo? For Coach Jose and Miriam. I'm just kidding. Kasi ang ganda may tao dito eh. And knowing how to manage the household finances in our era of rampant consumerism, pervasive debt can sabotage a marriage and thwart long-term goals. Because if we don't address this problem of going into debts again and again, there can be a source of fights and conflicts between husbands and wives. They say marriage can also disappear fast if we don't monitor our finances. And the number one cause of divorce is in this area. As a matter of fact, 51% of all spouses that call it quits say their decision had something to do with their finances. And remember, for those who are married, when you make a marital vow, a pledge, till death do us part. But because you're not able to manage your finances well, it became till death DEBT. Do us part. Money Magazine, 2014, I don't have the latest study. Survey of couples and money, national online survey, 1,010 married adults, 25 and older, with household income over 50,000 US dollars. Conducted March 13 to 14, 2014, margin of error plus negative 3.1%. Look at this. 70% of married couples argue about money ahead of fights about household chores, togetherness, snoring, and what's for dinner. 64% of couples without children under 18 argue about money, while 80% of couples with children younger than 18 argue about money. What couples fight rather about when they argue about money is these: spending 55%, saving 37%, deceit 21%, exclusion from decisions 11%. And point number 3 today, friends, is this: get out of debt. Pay our existing loans. And the question is, why do you need to do that? Bakit? Because it reflects personal integrity. Because it reflects personal integrity.
Thank you again for watching our YouTube videos. We hope that these messages encourage you and inspire you to move forward within your life. If you have further discussions or want to have further discussion, we have questions right below in our description box. So just click that. And we believe here that life is better connected. So feel free to share the content, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get further notifications on what we're doing here and the messages to come. So with that, thank you for watching our videos. We'll see you again.